Thanks for coming today. So I understand that you're looking for some sort of nutritional advice today. Okay. So what I was thinking that we could do is kind of just talk about what a healthy meal plan looks like, and then go over maybe some different foods that you can start incorporating into your plan, and also kind of just looking at some different meal plans for weeks. So when we design this, I'm always going to have in mind that you need to be making sure that you're hitting your daily calorie target. Okay, and that will vary depending on your needs and how active you are. And then also making sure that you're meeting all of your nutritional needs. You're getting all of the vitamins you need and all of the nutrients to feel healthy and feel good. Okay. So when I suggest these plans, they're gonna be a little different for you. Maybe you're not interested in that, so you can always change things up, but they're just suggestions, and you need to think about your lifestyle and what fits for you. Okay. And I'm always going to have in mind that I want them to be practical for your life. I don't want them to be a hassle. A lot of the things that I will suggest to you, they might be leftovers, so you can reuse them and make them a different way. And we'll talk more about that. Because we want this to be something that you enjoy, but that will also help you get healthier. So I'm gonna try to customize these to your taste. You sent me earlier some of your preferences and if what you usually eat, so I'm kind of trying to use what you usually eat and kind of trying to make those into healthier options. Okay. So like, for example, if the plan says to eat like some strawberries, but you'd rather have a banana, you can swap that too. So these are just suggestions. It's fine as long as you're following it mostly. Okay, so when you first start this, you want to make sure that you're eating enough, because a lot of times when you get on a new plan, sometimes people don't realize that they're not eating enough. You don't want to damage your metabolism or start to feel weak, things like that. So make sure that you're eating enough, but also make sure that you're not eating too much if your goal is trying to lose weight. Okay. And once you get in a routine, you'll probably start to feel that you don't even need these plans once you kind of start this. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to kind of go over just a suggestion of a shopping list that you might want to use, and then I'll kind of go over a meal plan, so maybe you could try this. I would recommend starting on a Sunday, because the program here is meant to be it's meant to have leftovers. And so if you start on a Sunday, it's easier to make batches of things. So I'm going to kind of go over just a shopping list. So I really want you to just kind of think about, you may have this stuff, so don't go double buy it. But this is supposed to be for one person. Okay, so I don't know if it's only you going on it, or if more than one person's going on it with you. it can always help to have a buddy as long as you hold each other accountable. So I'm just going to kind of start with produce. I think that that's the most important part if you're eating lots of produce. So I'm going to kind of share this with you. And then if there's anything in here that you just absolutely don't like, don't do it, okay? So for fruit, I would start by getting 5 apples, 7 bananas, 4 cups of blueberries, 2 kiwis, 2 lemons, 1 lime, 2 cups of grapes, 1 orange, 3 peaches, 2 pears, and that will just be for 1 week. And you know, if you feel like that's just too much, maybe start by getting some of them and then you can add them in later, because fruit does go bad. Vegetables, and you'll see here that this is one of the largest groups that I want you to shop for. And the point is not for you to be eating foods that you dislike. We want to start incorporating these more into your meals with these meal plans, okay? So I would like you to get like 2 bags of baby carrots, just a 1 regular carrot, a cucumber, 2 cans of green beans, or 1 pound of fresh green beans, mixed greens. I'm gonna get some iceberg lettuce, romaine lettuce, 10 ounces of mushrooms, and remember that some of these you'll be using, and most of these you'll be using in recipes. A pound of potatoes, 2 bunches of scallions, 6 ounces of snow peas, 2 cups of baby spinach, 4 cups of regular spinach, 1 sweet potato, 2 tomatoes, 1 zucchini. Okay, so those are the vegetables I would really like you to get. And let's say like you really just don't like mushrooms, you don't want to add to your recipes, you don't have to get them, okay? Maybe just maybe you like, instead of mushrooms, maybe you like peas and you want to exchange those for that and put it in there. So it's kind of up to you. These are just suggestions, so don't feel like I have to do this at all. Okay, so you're also going to want to get some fresh herbs to put in your recipes. So I would try to get some thyme, some parsley, dill, and chives. Okay. There's also some dry goods that you'll want to add. Get 1/2 cup of wild rice. And these are things that you can buy in bulk because you'll probably need these for future shopping lists. You'll want to get some maple syrup, bread. Personally, I try to not eat as much bread, but I know that it's hard, especially when you start diet plans. But you'll want to get some whole wheat hamburger buns, and you always want to make sure that you get the actual whole wheat and not enriched. You'll also want to get 3 slices of multi-grain bread, a whole wheat English muffin, and then whole wheat pita bread. And if you could get those. Okay, and then just some canned goods you might want to get for your recipes. jalapenos, but if you would prefer fresh, you could get those with your vegetables. Same with the, let's see, actually never mind. You also want to get some ripe olives and some salad dressing, whichever kind that you would prefer. And then for dairy, and I know that you try to limit dairy, so this list might look a little different to you. Okay, there's also alternatives for all of these things. You'll just have to put a little bit more effort into this. So you're going to want some just yogurt, some different flavors if you want, but try to get the Greek yogurt and try to look for stuff with less sugar. Also want some low sodium, low fat cottage cheese, but I know you're not that much into dairy. Shredded cheese. There are lactose-free versions if you would ever be interested in that, or there's also almond milk cheese. Yeah, I know you can get that at Trader Joe's if you're interested. Let's see, I'm not gonna suggest that. You may just have to replace that with something else, because that's probably, I don't think they have alternatives for that quite yet. Hopefully they do someday. Okay, for meat and seafood, I would like you to get 2 pounds of chicken, and one of the pounds make it boneless chicken breast, because you'll need that for a recipe. And then I would like you to get 1 pound of lean ground beef, or I know a lot of my clients prefer lean ground turkey, if you would be interested in that. And then some fish. So it says cod here, but if you prefer salmon or tilapia, whatever kind that you prefer would be fine, because this is here to kind of help meet your nutritional needs. And then for freezer, corn kernels, and then just some frozen yogurt. I know that especially when I start a new diet plan, I always crave something sweet, so that might kind of help you kick those cravings. I would also recommend frozen vegetables. I like to steam them and then kind of season them with the Asian sauces. If you'd be interested in that, that's a really good snack and it's healthy. And then these are just some things I'd like you to check your pantry for, because these are things that you'll continuously need to use for your meal plans as we go through these together. So just your basics: seasoning, salt, pepper, cinnamon, oregano, nutmeg, paprika, garlic, just things like that. I'm not gonna go through them all, but if you see something you need, I would grab it just in case. I'd also recommend getting rolled oats, sugar, honey, getting some reduced sodium chicken broth, black beans, white beans, tuna in water, I'd recommend, not in oil, and then just some eggs and some natural orange juice. So I'm gonna kind of go over this meal plan with you now. You see the stuff that is in red? Okay, so red indicates that this can be used as leftovers, so you will be able to reuse this on another day. Okay, so you won't be having to create or make all these meals every single day. The goal is to kind of help make this easy on you. So if you saw something, but we also want to be making sure that you're getting all of your nutritional needs. So if you see something that you see it on there twice, you can always move it around. So this is separated into 7 days. I would recommend starting on a Sunday, because then you could meal prep those, and that will help you throughout the week. It will help you stay on track and make sure that you're doing these things. So I also will send home with you some recipes for these things, which should coincide with your shopping list in this meal plan. Okay, I know it's a lot. Try it the first week. Okay, maybe even make extra things the first week, because then you're not going to feel so overwhelmed with this and starting something new. So like, for example, on your first day, you're making a simple chicken roast. Well, maybe you want to make more than you need, so then you're not cooking, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're not cooking like 5 extra meals. So you can even make more and then use that in different ways. So, for example, a lot of these recipes will transfer. So, for example, on day 1, you're gonna make a chicken roast, and then you'll be able to use that chicken roast for lunch on day 3, and then also for dinner on day 4. You'll just use it in like a different way. So this day you'll just make it, and then you'll have some veggies with it. And then on day 3, you'll have your simple roast chicken, and you'll have it with as in a salad. And then on day 4, you're going to use the chicken in a chicken stir fry. So then it's easier for you, and you're not making so many things at once. Try to simplify these things for you. And here you'll see there's also total calorie counts here for you too. And so if you're keeping track of these things, this should help you with that. I know some people don't want to track calories, so if that's not the way you want to go, then I would definitely focus on making sure that you're getting all your nutrients and getting enough to eat, but you're not eating too much if your goal is weight loss. Okay, so I also have these recipes to send home with you. So here you can see these are the breakfast ones, and right, these are for week 1. Okay, and then these are the lunch ones, and these are also for week 1. And then these are the dinner ones for week 1 as well. Okay, so everything should be here. It might feel like a lot when you start. That's totally normal. It's, I would just recommend trying to take it easy. There are some things in here that are low prep. There are some things that are higher prep, but the higher prep things you can reuse. So I hope that will make it easier. Okay, so do you have any questions so far? Okay, so you kind of want me to just go through the first few days with you? Okay. So day one, you can see here that there's a breakfast and there's also a morning snack. And then there's lunch, an afternoon snack, dinner, and an evening snack. Okay, so for breakfast, you're gonna have to prep these banana blueberry muffins. And so we'll go to your breakfast here. And here is the recipe. So the active time is about 20 minutes and it should take about an hour. And so here are the materials that you'll need, which should be included in your shopping list. And then just the directions for how to do that. Okay. And then your snack, you're gonna have one peach, or if you don't feel like a peach, maybe have some blueberries or some grapes or a kiwi. And then for lunch, you're going to have looks like you're gonna have ham and red pepper spread. So you'll get your crisp breads, your baby carrots, your sugar snap peas, and low-fat vanilla yogurt. And then you'll have another snack, and you'll have another piece of fruit. So maybe like an apple, grapes, oranges, peaches, blueberries, a pear, any type of that would be okay. And then for dinner, you'll have your simple roast chicken. And then you're also gonna have some veggies with that. And I believe that the recipe for that is right here. Okay, so these are the things you'll need, the directions, and then how much it makes and how long it will take you. Okay, and then you'll have an evening snack, which is a kiwi or any other type of fruit. Then day two, you're going to have a cup of hot oatmeal and a cup of skim milk. I know you're not big on dairy, so if you want almond milk, or maybe coffee with some almond milk, or coffee with the oat milk, anything like that. And then a piece of fruit as well. And then your snack will again be a piece of fruit. So any of those would be okay. Then for day two, you're gonna have the same lunch that you had on Monday. So you have ham and red pepper spread. And then instead of having the vegetables, you're just gonna have some Greek yogurt. And then you'll have an afternoon snack, which will be another piece of fruit. And then for dinner, you're going to have, let's see here. You're going to have oven fried fish and chips with lemon dill green beans and 1 cup of steamed spinach. Then you'll have another evening snack, which will be 1 cup of blueberries. And if you feel like this isn't enough for you, add more. Maybe make bigger servings of things. Have an extra piece of fruit, because you definitely don't want to undereat. Okay. So I want you to see how this plan goes for you this week, and then I believe our next appointment is next Sunday. Okay, so next Sunday, we'll go through your next meal plan and see what you need to shop for. And then after that, I'll see you in 2 weeks and see how it's going. Okay? I really hope that this helps, and I wish you luck. It was really nice to see you today. Goodbye.